Are we recording yet?
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh.
Yep, there's a record button.
All right. So.
I have a couple of glasses. We have the black box.
The black box. What episode is this first? Sorry.
It's 2026.
Yeah.
So we've already done. Wait. Is this the first one of the year?
This is the first one of the year officially.
Well, Happy New Year!
Yes, Happy New Year. Our one person listening.
And I went to his birthday party last Saturday.
Not my birthday party. My daughter's.
No, my cousin.
Who's your only?
Who's my only viewer?
Yeah.
Chuck.
Hello,
thank you.
Hello, Chuck. Down the Cabana Hole. Merry Christmas to all. So that was the last one we did, right?
Well, yeah.
That was 75.
Oh, right, because it was a momentous 75.
Right. So this is episode 76, the first of 2026.
Oh, 76, and this year will be the 250th year
of the United States.
1776. So 76, we're starting it out right.
That's right, not 6-7, 7-6. Oh, sorry. Nothing. Nisa will get that if she ever watches this. So this
was my Christmas gift to Mr. D.
Yes.
And what is this? Yeah, the box is falling apart. It is a teardrop. Whoa, there we go. A teardrop. Why is it a teardrop, Mr. Devinson?
Well, because when you open it up, it is a bottle of bourbon called Tears of the Left.
I know.
Oh, this is going to get us in trouble.
I know, I'm sorry. But
it's hilarious.
Well, especially since... Man. There we go.
But this is even cooler. Look at this.
Yeah, it's a teardrop.
It's a teardrop
for the
top.
Okay.
And if you there's a book inside.
Yeah.
That has recipes.
Rob Schneider, thank you. Tears of the Left. There we go. Yeah. Rob Schneider. I'm sure a few. Well, it's not like they watch it, but a few of my friends, I'm sure they hate him.
I'm sure a few of my friends do as well. But I find it wildly hilarious. Oh man,
we're just making fun. That's okay.
So, and we'll taste this tonight and see if it's any good. But this also is great because you said in 2026 you're going to do something new. And what are you going to do, Dana?
I thought, we always sample great and sometimes horrible booze, but I thought what would be kind of cool is because I like making drinks, it would be kind of cool to make a drink from whatever booze we are highlighting. So today's booze is Tears of the Left bourbon, and so I'll let you pick out a drink that I'm going to make.
Okay.
For myself, because he's diabetic. He's got to drink it straight. He can't have sugar.
So
although he's not supposed to have this either.
There is that.
Gosh, this box is falling. Rob, you need to step up your little game
box
here.
game. But your book is awesome. So look at this. There's section 1 crybabies, section 2 triggers.
Let's go for a trigger.
Let's go for a trigger. So I gotta find one.
Trigger warning.
I gotta find one. Oh, and then the section 3 is support.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's so sweet.
Okay, but you open this. It's your gift. We do need to try it first. Because who knows, it might be a piece of crap. I would hope not, with all the hype and everything,
Yeah, but I mean...
He doesn't want the drinker crying.
I've tried a few things that I was super hyped for, and I was like, super okay.
Super okay.
Like my brisket.
No!
No, worse than my brisket.
Does that work? I think it's supposed to go this way. Yeah, because that's a teardrop.
Oh, okay. We'll just leave it on there for now.
You just can't tip the bottle. All right. Bourbon. Tears of the Left.
Smells like bourbon.
Just going to say this. It smells like bourbon. And this is sad. I even know that it smells like bourbon.
Well, that's because
when we started this, I know.
You didn't ever drink any bourbon.
No. Hey, I like it.
Yeah,
it's too cold. It needs to be warmed up.
It's 90 proof.
It's been sitting out here in the cabana, and as you know, it's January, so.
It's a bit young. It's bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky.
Bardstown.
Yeah, so I wonder.
Sounds like a place you'd be from, Skinny. Bardstown.
Well, I mean, Bardstown, Kentucky is pretty known for bourbon, so I mean, it's obviously sourced. He obviously didn't.
Yeah.
But it kind of tastes a little young.
A little young for you. Okay.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
But it'd probably be a lot better if it was older.
Older. Because there is good taste in old age.
Yeah.
Something
All right.
like that.
Let's find you a drink.
Let's find me a drink.
So you want to say, you said a trigger, right?
Trigger.
Let's go with.
Let's grab a couple of forks here, buddy.
Let's go with a whiskey tango foxtrot.
A whiskey
Tastes
tango
like
foxtrot.
freedom, flags, and bacon. Maybe you can't do that.
Well, let's find out.
I'm gonna look for it. It says page 54.
Yeah, because I do have to have the ingredients here. I have some juices in the fridge, but I think they might have gone bad. But I'm willing to risk it.
54.
Oh, and man, I finally finished up my halibut bombs.
Do you have real
This
maple
evening.
syrup?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have cherry bark vanilla bitters?
No.
We're not gonna do that one. How about
Oh, wow. Tasty. Thank you, Devin.
yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
Well, that's what happens when you use
Wow.
ribeyes.
Mm.
Do you have balsamic vinegar reduction? Brown? No, this is gonna be. We're gonna have to look at this, and you're gonna have to like find.
There needs to be some prep time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well, how about I'll find one. How about 40?
there should be a simple one.
Yeah.
That's just like a couple of ingredients.
Yeah. There.
Lime or lemon, some ginger.
Smoked black tea. Jeez. Hibiscus tea concentrate.
I don't have hibiscus.
Honey cider.
I don't
vinegar
have honey
syrup.
cider. No.
Chai
Oh, man.
concentrate. Milk, molasses.
Rob, you're.
Do you have grapefruit?
Yes.
Do you have charcoal lemonade?
I got lemonade. No, I got lemon juice.
Do you have tonic?
Yes.
Okay, we'll modify the toxic tonic.
Modify the toxic tonic. Okay, so we want grapefruit,
Grapefruit, lemon, tonic,
tonic.
and 2 ounces of bourbon. That's about 2 ounces of bourbon.
Okay, I need some ice.
Do you need ice?
Hey,
Shake
I gotta
like
shake
you
it
just
with some ice because that
got called
agitates it.
problematic for breathing. Oh, okay. Strain into a glass that still uses pronouns like glass.
Okay, that is pretty funny.
Pairs with unfiltered opinions, cigars indoor, and a podcast too popular to be canceled. Flavor profile, tears of the fragile, a splash of truth, and zero remorse.
Zero remorse.
All right.
Okay,
This is
so
gonna be fun.
no, but how much?
Oh,
What
sorry.
am I putting in here?
I told you.
Yeah, you told me 2 ounces of bourbon.
Yeah.
No. Well, okay.
You're really gonna
Gonna what?
measure it out? Oh, you're gonna need more. Oh, good thing you measured.
Thank you.
You can pour some more in mine while you're at it. All right, that's good. We don't want to. We got to savor this.
Yes, we gotta make it last.
0.75.
And Rob,
ounces.
I might say, if you are ever in the Oregon area, come on, man. The Cabana is your kind of place. Well, okay,
100.
I would say that to
Everybody.
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care who you are, what your stripe is, what your color is, what your persuasion is. Come to the Cabana.
0.75 ounces grapefruit.
0.75 ounces grapefruit.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Okay. Now, if we're going to do a lemonade, I need probably.
It's supposed to be charcoal lemonade. I don't know what that is, but
Yeah. I could put a little bit of meat in there and shake it
just
up.
put lemonade in there.
But this isn't lemonade, it's lemon juice.
Okay, if it's supposed
And
to be 0.5 of lemonade, maybe do like
I'm just-
0.25.
I'm just going to do a drop with a little bit of water.
All right.
What?
Well, then just put that in there and put a little extra tonic.
Okay, how much tonic?
It says a splash.
Is that all?
Yeah, so that's why.
That's not enough. I should have doubled the ingredients. Okay.
Garnish. Torched rosemary sprig and serve with a stare that hurts feelings.
Okay. Hang on. I'm going to do
You're
a
gonna
full...
double it?
well, actually, that's not a half, because I got it on the wrong side. So, we're going to do that. I'm going to put in
2 more ounces?
2 more ounces of bourbon.
Okay. That thing doesn't be gone so quick.
What else was in this?
The grapefruit,
Right.
0.75, so you gotta do,
Another 0.75.
yeah.
Then I can actually fill a glass. See, that's one of the things. Whenever I used to watch, do you ever see Bar Rescue?
Yeah, I've seen it.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And I watched that a bit, and I would jot down. They would have a highlighted cocktail, right?
Yeah.
And I'd jot that down, and I'd make it. It's like that much because they always just fill it up with ice.
Yeah.
And so let's shake this up. Do a splash of tonic.
So I think what I'll do is I'll take this home, but we'll leave the book here. And we'll use that for some of our drink making.
Oh,
You gotta shake it up, dude.
I did. You don't shake it up with it all fizzy. You shake it up. You put in the splash. I think the splash was supposed to go in on top, but then it's thin up top. But to filter out the ice, what's this called again?
This is called the toxic.
See, look at that. It would have been half of that if I'd have done.
Yeah. There is toxic tonic.
Yeah. It just tastes like it's been thinned out.
Sorry. Well, it's supposed to be like charcoal lemonade, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we had to modify it.
But I'm not going to cry about this. I'm going to drink it.
You should. All right. So, important topics.
Yeah, not much has happened lately. Just went in and arrested some dude.
It didn't even arrest them. Stole them from their country.
This is what blows me away. Okay, there's lots of layers here.
Yeah.
Lots of things to debate about it. But the most amazing thing to me is, holy cow, is our military kick-ass. Because his compound was on a military base. It wasn't just out in the woods.
And I heard his security detail was all Cubans. 12 Cubans died.
Aww.
Well, that's the other thing. Now that Maduro's gone, depending on what happens, right?
The Venezuelan oil is cut off to Cuba.
Cut off to Cuba. 70...
That is really good, dude.
70% of Venezuela's oil goes to China. That's cut off. China gets some, Cuba gets some, and somebody else gets some. Russia does. Russia does. But they export a lot, so...
And that's just it. Here's the thing. I have a number of family and friends who say that Trump is an idiot. But he's playing this game that it does more things than just remove Maduro. It does a lot more. And the other thing it does is show everybody, look, we want to do something. We'll do it. Now, I've heard some really good argument against having done that.
What's that?
And the one that I agree with the most is the fact that, regime change has really worked out for us in the past.
Oh, never. It's never worked.
Except for one.
Which one?
When we extradited Noriega from Panama. Panama's holding up. It's not great, but it didn't. It's not like Lebanon. It's not like Iraq.
Yeah.
And those are the two classic ones that people go to. with saying regime change is not good.
But also, like, China controls most of it. So this is the interesting thing, right? China has a lot of hooks in Venezuela.
Yeah.
And so...
Well, just days prior, they had some big shindig thing with some Chinese reps there.
Yeah. And the other thing is one thing that I saw is if China gets 70% of its oil from Venezuela and they aren't getting it anymore, they can't attack Taiwan. They don't have enough fuel.
Oh, wow.
How do they attack Taiwan?
Oh, wow. Hadn't thought about that. But see, that's just it. I think that's what Trump was thinking of.
Well, I mean, he's thinking of, like, step 5, 6, 7, and 8. Like, like if we want to stop all of these things are coming from there.
You know, this tasted better when I got further away from that.
What do you mean when you got further away?
Well, because you can taste the bourbon, but you can also taste the other ingredients. But right after having the straight bourbon, it's like, well, it's kind of thinned out bourbon. You know, but I like the flavor a little bit better now.
Well, great. That's awesome. So, I don't know, like, I have a, like, I really don't think we should be the world police.
I know.
But because we are the world police, you kind of have to keep being the world police.
And the part that I don't like is after World War II, we stopped fighting war like you're supposed to fight war. You either do it or you don't. You're either in it to win it and change your enemy into becoming your ally, or you don't.
Yeah.
You either kill anybody and everybody, or you don't.
Yeah.
And I'm just really tired of all the pussyfooting around because all it does is get soldiers killed.
Soldiers killed, and it makes new terrorists.
Yeah, exactly,
and, right.
exactly. And that's why... But see, here's the other part that I think is smart, is they didn't just immediately put in the lady that won the election, or the guy that won.
Well, I was listening to Mike Baker today, and the reason that they had actually ruled that out before they got Maduro. Because they said that the intel that she was providing them wasn't very strong, and they don't trust her. They don't trust her judgment. Right? So she was saying, oh, he's weak, and this and that, and the intel wasn't that CIA was getting, wasn't saying that. Right? And so, but
also, it's not. It is a regime change, and it isn't.
But it's not, and
because it's still the same regime.
Yeah. So, are you really doing it? Like, what are you really doing? Unless they had made some backdoor deals with these guys, right?
Oh, there's people on the inside. That's the reason why we were able to build his compound and all that.
For sure. But, like, half of his, like, leadership are, like, also wanted. So it's like, okay, like, what are you doing about that? Right?
Well, you got the top dog, and then you're probably going to be getting the next dog, and then the next dog.
I mean, are you, or are you going to let it ride and, like, that's the thing. What comes next? And that's what we don't know yet.
If there is a warrant, like there was for Maduro, and I think that's the other funny thing about this, is that he's got a pretty good out in saying, no, there was a reward put on this guy by Biden. You know, a New York court said, we got to, bring this guy up to charges. So
but
I'm just saying that technically, you can weasel through it that way.
But there's a difference. Like, lots of people are wanted, and they know they're in other countries that don't have extradition, and they don't go in and steal them.
No, but they're also not people who are working with your enemy.
That's the thing. He was working with our enemies.
Yeah.
And so...
And to say that China or Russia are not our enemy is silly. The part that I love... Well, I gotta eat first.
And part of the problem is... like,
that is really good. Well seasoned.
Part of the problem is because America is a melting pot, and there's a lot of Russian people here, there's a lot of Chinese people here, like You're not against China.
No.
You're against the Chinese government.
Exactly.
You're against the Russian government,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
so, but people have a hard time differentiating.
I don't.
Well, you and I aren't
People.
tears of the left. So,
Well, it's like the Somalia thing, over there in Minnesota. It's not like all Somalians are bad,
but
but
did you? I wonder if this is true. I saw it on Facebook, so it's probably not true.
no, it's not true.
That-
Nothing is true.
Well, that's
actually.
true. Nothing is true. But it was quite hilarious.
Oh, that's like right out of Star Trek.
What?
See, if I was a real Trekkie, I would remember the name of the episode
I
and
never
the season. But it was where these androids, they had Harry Mudd captured on there, and so they captured the Enterprise, and they're basically stuck. They're going to serve these people whether they like it or not. So we gotta outwit these androids, and they do it. The final coup de grace, they would always do silly things, and the robots couldn't figure it out, and they would overload.
Okay.
And the final guy was when Kirk goes, "Now, Spock cannot tell a lie. He's a Vulcan. He can't tell a lie." And so then Spock says to the android, "I am lying." And, well, if you can't tell a lie, then you're lying about the fact that you're lying. But there can't be the lie. And so he overloads and melts down.
Interesting.
And something about that made me think of that.
I'm not sure why.
No, there was a reason.
All right, there's one left. For
I'd have to watch this tape again. It's not even a tape. Oh, man.
You better eat that last one.
I will, because it's very good.
I have 6 bags of these, so for the next 6 weeks.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, here's a lesson, boys and girls. Get yourself good neighbors.
Yes. And don't move.
Yeah. Don't move.
I'm not going to move for a long time.
Yeah, you're going to move, though.
Yeah.
So, when I croak, are you moving?
I mean, if you die tomorrow, I'm not moving. Like that, Christina was bitching about this the other day. And she was like, because we're talking about building a room in the back so that Tempe can move in and all that stuff, right? And she's like, why don't we just move? We've outgrown this place. Let's move. And I'm like, okay. So first of all, last time when you did this, for weeks at a time, I told you, as soon as Nisa goes to the school, we can live anywhere in Beaverton. So you do the work. I won't automatically say no. Now, if it doesn't make sense, I won't say yes. But I won't just automatically say no.
Right.
Guess how many houses she looked at? 0. Guess how many real estate agents she called? 0. So I don't want to hear it. What she wants is me to say, okay, honey, and then me go do all the work. And I don't want to move.
Thank you.
Like, regardless, at this point, if you died tomorrow, and she'd be like, let's move, and I'd be like, no. Like, we have 10 years left. Like, it doesn't make sense to, like, go find a house that's 3 times as expensive as what we're paying right now. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Like, you gotta follow the logic, and she just thinks it's a good idea, and because she thinks it's a good idea, then it makes sense. Anyway.
Hawaiian. I love Hawaiian chips.
Alright, so now that we've talked about this Maduro thing,
Yeah.
and we started on the Somali thing, like, Tim Walz had to resign,
Yeah.
so that must mean that it's real.
Of course it's real.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's massive. Not just a little bit of fraud.
Oh, and they're now going, okay, let's start looking into California, Colorado, Washington.
Oh, yeah.
And, they need to do that to Republican states too, because this kind of stuff is so easily done. And it just makes me sick. Because I have, known people, not like, a buddy of mine or that kind of deal, but I've known people and of people that they're just gaming the system
Yeah.
so they can have an easy life.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And they ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, we shouldn't have these services. When people who actually need these services for a short period of time.
I will argue the point. I had this argument with a cheerful friend of mine.
Yeah,
And that is this.
but your argument is, oh, the church should do it. But the problem is if you are not a churchgoer, then you're out.
No, you're not.
You are.
No, you're not.
You're out.
Dude, the Soup Kitchen downtown Portland, that is a church organization, not one church, but people of faith.
Sure.
And they are feeding people. They are housing people.
Sure. But that is...
You don't have to go to any stinking church to get that.
Yeah, but you have to go, like, in that case, like, this whole thing was a child care scam. Child care scam, right? There are people who actually do need child care.
Exactly.
And, like, I would actually prefer that people who are on welfare, like, get free child care so that they can work to try to get off welfare than to just, get my welfare and stay at home because it's more expensive to send my kids to daycare. Right? Like, those type of things. That's what I mean.
Well, I do know someone who was trying to only work a certain amount of hours because that way you get the money from
Yeah.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah, because if they work too many hours, they stop getting benefits.
That's the part I don't like. And when it's a private organization, whether it's church or private, doesn't matter. If it's private, you got to look someone in the eye.
Yeah.
And they're going to go, no, this guy has been scamming us. You're cut off. You're done. He's got to move on to somebody else now.
Yeah.
And people will do that.
But the government should do that.
They don't.
I know they don't, but they should.
Every organization is just created to create a job for people, to create more jobs for more people to be in the organization, but not get the problem fixed. It's never about fixing the problem.
See, that's the biggest problem, right? Like all the homeless in California, those jobs are like 300 grand jobs. So you think that they're going to solve the problem and
Hell
solve
no.
themselves out of a job?
Yeah.
I think what we should do, if there's a problem to solve, you should have a clock. If you haven't solved it by the clock, you're out. If you solve it by the clock, you get a huge bonus.
Yeah.
Right? If the job pays 300 grand, you got a 2-year clock. You don't fix it, you're out. Automatically. And you might go to jail for stealing money. Right? You fix it by 2 years, you get 10 times your salary.
But
Like,
it's
is way cheaper than...
It's not hard to fix it. You make it so that it is more difficult to not have a job than to have a job.
Like, how do you do that?
By not giving people money. By not giving them stuff. You know what? Julie and I have given, as you know, a lot.
Yeah.
I remember when we were doing this toys, for kids. And I do that here. I let KPTV do that and everything. But I also know what's on the other side. A bunch of people that expect to get toys. And wait, this is what I got? Because we delivered them to the house.
Oh, you did?
And they got their nice big screen TV and say, yeah, just put it over there. And they're just watching their TV. You know what? I didn't do it again after that. When house after house, that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
It's like, screw you. Get your own damn kids a present.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sure that there are people who, though, other volunteers went to, and they were very, very thankful, and they truly were down and out.
Yeah.
And needed that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. There's no right answer.
Everything I say is right.
Well, just by you saying that says a lot.
It's like the Spock thing all over again.
Yeah.
I am lying.
Yeah.
But I don't lie. I tell the truth.
You cannot tell a lie.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. But you can be wrong.
I can't tell. Oh, yeah. I've been proven wrong. Mr. Google.
And to be
I
fair,
listened to... Oh, go ahead.
to be fair, it's not necessarily to prove you wrong. It's to make sure that we have clarity in our conversation.
That is true, but there's also a level of competition.
But it's so much better when I'm right.
But you know, and this is the thing. Why can't other people figure that out?
What?
You know?
How to be right?
No, just how to... It's not a big deal to be wrong once in a while.
Yeah. I'm wrong all the time. And I'm happy to be wrong. Why do you think I look up so much stuff? Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what I think, but I
Yeah,
could be
but what
wrong.
you're looking up might not be right.
That's also true.
Yeah, big
But-
time true.
But generally, things that we look up here, you know, in the Cabana, are pretty right or wrong answers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I was listening to a guy that was interviewed by, I believe it was by Dave Rubin. He wrote a book some time ago about the New York Times, because when he started to do his research, because he used to be a true believer, and as he did his research, going farther and farther back, it's all been propaganda.
Yeah.
I mean way back.
Yeah.
From the early times.
Yeah.
So he's currently involved in Wikipedia nonsense. And it's amazing the army that's out there changing data on Wikipedia.
Good.
No, because
What, you mean like bad?
bad stuff. Like the Muslim Brotherhood is heavily involved, that kind of stuff, so that when things happen, they'll get that deleted. Like, you know, terrorist activity in other nations and that kind of stuff. They'll get that deleted. They're just on it 24/7. And so it's like, but what his point is AI gets all of its information from Wikipedia. The news gets all of its information from Wikipedia.
Well,
And so you have a bunch of people altering Wikipedia,
but I
and
think,
that alters the news.
I think what will happen over time is AIs can remember everything, right? So if it was once there and it is now gone, it still remembers that it was once there.
Will it?
Yeah.
Then why does it give false information all the time?
Well, I think it has to learn.
So you're saying down the road,
Yeah.
it will evolve
So-
to that point.
Because people know now that it's happening, people who are designing AIs are going to start to say, okay, if we want to be the trusted source, right?
Right.
We need to start cataloging not just what we think we know, but all the changes in things that we've seen,
Yeah.
right? And I think eventually that will happen. Now, for a short time, like, maybe you'll be wrong, right? Of course, it does math wrong sometimes, I've heard. I've actually saw a video of it doing it wrong.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Like simple math.
Well, years ago, I remember the reason, the thing that jumped out at me was a guy that was a professor that he had a friend call him because his friend was doing research, another professor, about something, and the AI was giving examples and included this one professor as an example of like, you know, doing bad stuff with students, kind of a thing. And the guy was going, wait, what? And it gave like a news article
Okay.
about him being accused or something like that. The article doesn't exist. And he called his friend and says, did you know that there's a news article about, you know, and so basically the guy was like, no, and so all of it, the AI just made up. Now, why does it make that up?
I don't
Now, this was granted, this was years ago. I'm sure AI has improved.
Sure.
But the point is, you're just getting, it's just getting information from a bunch
So it
of
was
crap
made up?
people. Absolutely made up the whole story.
The AI made it up.
Yes,
But
like
there
it was
was
a
no-
news story that happened, and it just made it up. There was no such news article about this professor abusing a student or doing something,
But what triggered the AI to do that?
because it was giving examples of professors having done ABC, or I don't remember. It was quite a while ago when.
So could this be a phenomenon like where you're like leading a witness, like you know what I mean? Like you can lead a witness to tell you something that they wouldn't have come up with themselves,
Right.
based on your line of questioning. Could that have happened somehow in the AI?
I have no idea.
Right.
It was too long ago when I heard him interviewed.
But I'm just saying, like those type of things could happen.
Sure.
Right.
But the point is,
well, if you're like,
it's
but
still
again,
making up stuff.
okay, that's great. But is that better or worse than 1940s television, which is just feeding you all the propaganda and you're just believing it?
Well, not just 1940s.
Like, infinite.
I mean, current.
Well, no, I know, but like at least, like people my dad's age in their 70s,
Yeah, they
are
really
like,
believed what they were getting.
I
was
wish
true.
we could just go back to this
The Walter
time.
Cronkite days.
Yeah.
The best example I give on Walter Cronkite was, I think his name was General Jep. Not Jap, but Jep. He was a Vietnamese general
Okay.
who, after the Tet Offensive, was ready to surrender.
Okay.
It was a bloody mess, but we actually kicked ass. And he said he was ready to surrender, but then he saw Walter Cronkite on the news, and he realized, I don't have to surrender. All I have to do is hang on, because I got him on my side. That's eye-opening.
Yeah. Propaganda.
Propaganda. It's
But
all
I
about
think-
propaganda. And this is propaganda, but it's good propaganda.
Yeah, and we also say we have no fucking idea what we're talking about. Like, often.
Yeah.
So if you're taking this as a news source, that's on you, buddy.
That's the phrase that pays. That's on you, buddy.
That's on you, buddy. Yeah, but like, you know, I think today, people who want to be informed, like legitimately informed, understand that propaganda is everywhere.
Everywhere.
I think in 1940, people had no clue.
Exactly.
None.
Exactly.
None. So I would rather put up with having to question my AI than be in 1940.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Although there is that age-old expression,
Much-
ignorance is bliss.
That's true.
And there is something about ignorance that is nice.
But we've oh dude, speaking of this, I watched almost all of this interview. You know who Sean Ryan is?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I love Sean Ryan.
He had Hunter Biden on.
Yes. I
And
heard
it was
clips.
Fucking eye-opening.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Like I watched I think I only have 20 minutes left, and it was like
Because I listen to
5
it
hours.
while I'm driving.
So
I'll listen to
5
different
hours and
podcasts.
20 minutes.
Wow.
And I'm only down to like 20 minutes.
Wow.
And I am certain, I'm not certain about anything ever in life, but unless Hunter is a pathological liar,
Oh yeah. And there is that too.
like he got screwed.
Oh come on.
No,
No, Hunter did not get screwed.
They-
Well, okay, wait.
fucked him.
If you watch the videos, he did get screwed.
Well, that's
actually.
true. Now, the thing that he constantly says, hey, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I was a drug addict. I did these things. But the thing...
No, but when he said, you know, the way he tried to act like, maybe even if there was a laptop. No, there was a laptop.
There was no laptop.
No, that's bullshit.
There was no laptop.
No, I
There was no
disagree.
laptop. He laid it all out.
He's lying.
No. There was data. There was information
From what?
from his phone, from the dark web, from like he laid all these things out. There was no like one laptop where all this data was from.
Oh, I'm sure that's true. But there was a laptop. Because the FBI took the laptop and they sat on it.
I don't...
That's in their records. They took the laptop from the dude,
Which dude?
the shop where Hunter
So-
took the laptop to.
The shop
Yes.
So this is coming from Hunter, okay?
Of course, coming from Hunter.
the-
A trusted source.
Well, I mean, this is where you have to open your mind.
Next bag of chips.
This is where you have to open your mind.
I understand, yeah.
This is where you have to open your mind.
But this is also, okay, but this...
Is there one more?
Which one?
I don't know.
The red or the blue?
Sure.
Red.
So here's the thing. Like, two things can be true at the same time, right? The information that was quote unquote suppressed shouldn't have been, kinda.
Should not have been?
Yes. Like, they shouldn't have taken the Hunter laptop story down, right? But when you dig into the information that's on there, it was a lot of nothing. Why is he not in prison?
Why do you think?
Well,
There's a lot of
Trump-
people who
Trump-
should be in prison
Trump-
who aren't.
Trump could put him in prison.
Yeah, he could have put Hillary in prison too.
Why didn't he? Because it's a lot of nothing burgers?
No, because it doesn't matter anymore. He won, so he didn't. The first election, he didn't.
You're being real close-minded, sir. Listen to it.
No, because here's what I'm going to get at.
What?
You've also got to have the gut check. What makes sense? What makes sense to the gut?
So what should he go to jail for?
Hunter?
Yeah.
Well, first off, with the whole tax thing that he did.
Okay, so he
And-
explained that.
And second of all...
So he explained it, and this is what he said, okay?
Okay.
So you have to believe him or don't believe him, whatever.
Right.
He was really fucked up on drugs, which he said, I was fucked up on drugs. When I finally got clean, I realized I hadn't paid my taxes.
Okay.
Okay, so he went to the federal government. He said, I didn't pay my taxes. He paid them. Okay, he had a deal, whatever it was, and then, now I'm gonna get the story wrong. And then something happened, and they removed it, even though he'd already paid his taxes, and they tried to prosecute him. I'm not explaining it good enough. Go listen to the story.
Oh man, 5 hours, I can't do that.
You can.
No, I can't.
The thing,
I've got better things to spend my 5 hours
well,
on.
but here's the thing.
I listen to stuff when I'm driving around.
You are so opinionated about what
course.
you think you know.
Yeah.
But when there's an
And so are you.
But when there's an opportunity to look at the other side, you don't want to do it. It's too
No. When it's something that actually matters, I do.
But it's important.
No, because nothing's going to happen to him. Just like nothing's going to happen with anybody.
But I think it's important to understand what goes on.
Well, I know what goes on.
And if
There are a bunch of
and
shady crooks involved in politics.
do you trust Sean Ryan's opinion?
I wouldn't say I completely trust it, but yeah. Yeah.
He seemed pretty shocked
Really? Interesting.
many times.
Because I do like Sean Ryan.
So do I. That's why I was like, well, fuck, if he's interviewing this guy.
But most of what I watch with Sean Ryan are when he's interviewing Special Forces dudes. It's just amazing what these guys have done and have gone through.
But here's the thing. If he found it compelling enough to do, and several times he said, I didn't think I was going to like you.
Well, yeah. Well, but you know what? I have been around those guys before.
Okay, now you're putting
They
on,
are slimier than slime, and you end up liking them because they are slimier than slime. Bill Clinton is a really good example. Slick Willie, he did not get that nickname for no reason whatsoever. He is friend to everybody.
I don't know.
He's
man.
really good at that. It just comes natural to him. And I would bet that Hunter's the same way. Because I have seen the interview of the guy that was his partner. I don't remember the guy's name way back when.
What was that right there?
just about his involvement with Burisma and all that kind of stuff, and
He talked about Burisma.
and Joe Biden's involvement as well.
He talked about that too.
Oh, really?
He talked about all of it.
Okay.
Pretty openly.
Wow.
So, I'm just saying, don't be a Tears of the Left.
I'm not.
Well, you're being a Tears of the right now with your lack of empathy for learning.
No, I like to learn. I learn things all the time. I just learn important things.
I think it's kind of important.
But I don't see how that's important.
Why?
Because how does it affect anything now?
It might not affect any. It might not affect any like policy or anything, but I think it has the opportunity to open your mind and change your perspective.
Okay.
And that's important.
I'll agree with that.
That's important. It's very important.
Boy,
Because I like
he loves
you.
Hunter.
No, I do not love Hunter. Stop. Because I, like you, was very,
Right.
laptop story, Burisma, like
Right.
all of this stuff, right? And very much, the Biden crime family.
Well, that's, yeah. Come on.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, is it? It's Trump saying it.
No, it's not.
So
It's been years of other people saying it.
So I'm just saying, like, that's a really big
Way
narrative.
before Trump. Decades of people saying that about the Biden family.
Crime family.
Yeah, just like the Kennedys, a crime family.
Oh. Anyways, I just think it's important to also listen to the other side.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Now, when it's over and you listen to it, you can decide to think that it's all bullshit.
5 hours.
I haven't finished it. I've still got about 20 minutes left. But I find it very...
I have just heard
Very
so
honest.
many people plead their case and sound so sympathetic. It's kind of like, okay,
Okay, but
with
here's
my
the thing.
employees,
Okay.
I have had so many guys have very valid reasons for being late. At some point, I don't flippin' care. You're late again, goodbye.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you absolutely could listen to this and say, yeah, I don't
I
care.
don't flippin' care. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, there's my test. I gotta listen to this bullshit.
I won't judge you for saying that. If you act...
There's nothing wrong with judging me. You can judge me all you want.
Well, I won't judge you for... I don't know. I'll judge you. But
Who are you judging?
anyway, I think it's
Okay.
important.
Okay. I do like Sean Ryan, so I might very well
Like,
listen
if
to
he
this.
was on some leftist guy, like, Tears from the Left guy, I wouldn't have even watched it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And
So you think it's all made up?
no, it's not all made up.
Okay.
So the thing is it's not all made up,
Okay.
right? But the level of like to the scrutiny level.
So perhaps it's somewhere here. He's saying this, they are saying this, it's probably more here, which means he's still a crook.
Well, I don't take for Burisma was the oil company, right, in Ukraine, right? So what is the narrative against him? That he...
No, it really wasn't about him, it was about his father.
It's about his father, right?
Right.
So, but...
Because his father, who admittedly, and was caught on tape and everything, said, look, you change this prosecutor or we're not giving you the money. And wouldn't you know it,
Prosecutor?
well, not prosecutor. I don't remember how it was, but you got basically like a district attorney who is hammering down on Burisma about this stuff, and since Hunter was involved, Joe said, "You guys change that guy, or we're not giving you money to the country." And he said, "Well, son of a bitch, wouldn't you know it? They changed him." And
So
next thing you
that,
know,
I
they're
don't know.
not. Yeah.
They didn't talk about that.
Okay, look that one up.
But they talked
and that
about...
was the deal that Trump made the phone call over there to Ukraine and said, you know, there's some fishy stuff that was going on here with Joe Biden. And you need, and so the reason why Hunter's laptop was important was the fact that it gives some credence to what was going on with Joe and Ukraine, pressuring them to not prosecute Burisma.
They didn't talk about...
Of course they didn't talk about it.
No, but they talked about...
Because Hunter doesn't want to talk about it.
No. They talked about something else about Burisma, about his qualifications. Because
he obviously has no qualifications.
No, he actually did.
Really?
Yeah.
What were his qualifications?
He was a lawyer. He is a lawyer. Well,
Okay.
he's disbarred now, but he was a lawyer. Well, I mean...
One would hope.
When you're smoking crack, like, you probably should be disbarred.
Disbarred.
But pre that, he was a lawyer.
No, wait. Clarify. When you're caught smoking crack, you should be disbarred.
I mean...
Trust me. There are attorneys
Sure.
and judges smoking crack.
Sure. When there are pictures of you naked in a bathtub smoking crack,
Yeah.
which he talked about.
Yeah.
What he talked about because he was a lawyer
Right.
and he worked for this law firm and he had done a lot of work in the oil and gas industry, right? And so they talked about this Burisma thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's Burisma, which is, again, this is according to him, I didn't check it, is a smaller
Right.
oil company compared to like the big national oil company, which Hunter says is corrupt as fuck. Because Ukraine is corrupt as fuck, right?
Oh, yeah. It has
Right?
been.
It
for
has
ages.
been forever. So the CEO of Burisma was terrified for his life. He thought Putin was going to kill him. And he thought that the CEO of the state-run company was going to kill him. So he thought, hey, this Hunter Biden guy, he actually knows what he's talking about from a oil and gas, like legal
aspect.
things like that, right? If we put him on the board, like maybe they won't kill me.
Okay.
So he talked about that. But he did
That could be.
But he did actually have the qualifications
That could
to
be.
sit on the board. And he announced it to everybody. It wasn't hush hush.
Point is, it really wasn't about Hunter Biden to begin with. It was about Joe Biden.
So he talked about this. I don't know about the prosecutor thing. The only thing that I ever heard was give a percentage to the big guy,
Right.
right? And he talked about that. And that deal actually never happened. And that thing that was happening was when Biden was out. Like, he wasn't VP, it was when
That
Trump was
doesn't-
in office.
Okay. Okay.
So, I don't know. Like, again, everything is propaganda.
Right.
But, like, if you're...
But who is part of the propaganda machine? People who have been politicians for ages.
Well, is it politicians?
Yeah.
I mean, sort
News
of.
and politicians,
But
they're all
who's-
propaganda.
who's
No,
controlling the news?
what I'm getting
Who's
at.
controlling the news?
What I'm getting at. My point is, who is the least connected with those two areas? Trump.
I don't know anymore.
Oh, come on. So all the news agencies love Trump.
Well, they don't love Trump.
No, they don't. And what it all came
But-
down to was the whole Burisma thing that Joe made sure that
So that I
they
don't
didn't
know
get
about.
prosecuted for corruption.
That I don't know about. So that I don't think they talked about. But again, I'm not done. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll have to finish. But I don't know. And he makes obviously he's going to make a case against Trump.
Of course. Of course he is.
But it doesn't mean he's wrong.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
So he talks.
You can have the seediest person around be right about something.
And he's talking about, like, the Biden crime family and all of this stuff, right? But then he's talking about how, like, Jared Kushner and all the people around Trump are doing, like, land deals and building deals in Dubai and all these countries, right? And is that corruption?
Are they doing that? I don't know.
That's what he says.
I honestly don't know.
But you're not looking at it either.
No,
like, that's
of course.
the thing. Of course, why would you? Because you like Trump.
No. It's
right?
because that I don't look at everything. And this is where everybody wait. This is exactly what the problem is. Everybody acts like an expert now because they can get on the internet. But you only have just so much time to look at whatever.
But my point is if you're willing to stand here, and this is what I think I've learned from this experience. If you're willing to stand here and make proclamations about crime families, right?
Yeah.
And when somebody says maybe you should look over here, and that's your guy,
no,
and
I
you
agree.
choose not to look.
No. I agree that they should look into it. But I don't have the ability to do anything about it. But
you have a very strong opinion about the Biden crime family.
No, but how often do I bring that up? Because it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
It's true.
And that's
true.
my point.
But
is that everybody gets incensed about something and they're not looking at this and this because we only have just so much time.
I'm not incensed. I just think...
No, but I've got a lot of friends who are very incensed. Well. And the point is, they're not looking at this, they're not looking at this, they're only looking at this.
Sure.
And I understand. You're saying, I need to not look just at this. Yeah. And I do look at other things, but the problem is, I have to instead go to sources that I have to trust.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, you should listen to this.
No, I probably will.
And form your own opinion. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not telling you what you should think.
No, I know
I'm just saying that it's... Maybe he's a slick guy. Maybe he's Bill Clinton. Like, he could be. Do you think Sean Ryan falls for that?
No.
That's the key for me.
Right.
Like, the same thing with Rogan and Sean Ryan and a couple other guys.
For me,
when they have people on that are complete bullshit artists, like...
They call them out.
They not only do they call them out, but after they're done, they're like, yeah, that's never happening again. Yeah. Like, that was obviously, right? And so it's like, like, are we treating this because Trump and whoever else...
No, I honestly don't think it's Trump that's involved with the whole Hunter Biden stuff.
But Hunter said it was Trump's kid.
I think there are people who are around Trump that are involved in
that. But Hunter specifically said with the laptop thing that it was Eric.
I don't know.
There's Kushner, not Kushner, the actual Trump kid that's older.
Dawn.
No, not Dawn.
What you do?
Oh, Jesus. Not Dawn. That scared the shit out of me.
I all of a sudden saw you come around the corner. I look over and then you said that. That's awesome. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Maybe it was Don Jr.
I don't know.
So he told this story about how Don Jr. called some cop and then they went here and did this to try to trap him.
I don't know.
So listen to it. What?
Yeah, but...
We're still recording here.
But you know what? I'm going to believe... Okay.
You're going to believe the Trump guy.
No.
You're going to believe the Trump guy.
That's not what I was going to say.
But that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, steal whatever you want. What I was going to say is, it's like when I was called on to a jury once, and of course the defense attorney got rid of me because the question was, about, who are you going to believe? And I said, well, if it's between someone who is accused of a crime and a cop, I'm going to believe the cop. Because unless he's proven to be a bad cop, that's what I have to believe.
I got kicked out.
Oh, yeah.
Because the defense attorney...
Because you said I only believe the crook.
No.
Because you're a thug.
Whatever. The defense attorney asked, do you believe that a cop could lie?
Yes.
Oh, well, of course.
And I said,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that a cop could lie.
Right.
In this case, do I think the cop is lying? I have no idea, because I
Right.
haven't heard anything yet.
Right.
But do I believe a cop could? And the prosecutor guy threw me out. Now,
So we got thrown out for the same thing.
same thing essentially. But the funny thing is there was 20 of us. I think they had
Yeah.
to get down to whatever the number
Right.
was. And there were 5 of us who had like graduate degrees. All of us got kicked.
Yeah. They don't want
So-
people who can think.
But if the prosecuting attorney
Right.
wants to kick out people that think,
Right.
like that should tell you something.
Right.
Right? And if you're still there, that should make you think. Unfortunately, they don't think. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I want to leave.
anyways, listen to it with an open mind, without your prejudices. It's
Well,
hard.
everybody listens to anything with prejudices, but you still got to listen.
You gotta listen,
Right.
and you have to not want to believe, but you have to.
No. Have an open mind, listen to all
Yeah.
the words, and
Yeah.
hear them for what they are.
Yeah, and then
Because the problem is you can listen to some words, and because you got this thought in your mind, this is how I heard these words.
yes,
Right. I understand that. I've seen that in action many a time.
Now, after what I've listened to, and what I think about his art, do I think that people overpaid for his art? Absolutely.
Yes. That's a good thing to end it, but we need one last sip.
All right, well, maybe something else,
Okay.
because we don't want to. Well, this is.
Wait, we've got this. Oh,
Oh,
Chuck! I'm so sorry. Devin and I,
oh.
on your birthday, I did
on
tell
Lisa's
Christina
birthday.
we weren't
Well, that's okay. We'll just.
going to do this. But Christina, his wife, this is why the frog is on here, likes
She
this.
loves this.
And so I told her, we won't drink this unless you're here, Christina. But
So
you know
you're
what?
here in spirit.
She's not watching this.
She's here in spirit. Of course, our son is going to rat on us just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's.
So, Chuck,
Thank you, Chuck.
if you are still watching this, I don't know why, but thank you. This was really good stuff.
Put that frog back on there. Or
Put the frog back on.
Is the frog? Oh, there's some colors.
Come on, man, I know what I'm doing. I'm putting the
Cheers.
frog on. So,
What did we learn today, boys and girls?
Don't trust kids.
don't
kids.
trust kids.
Keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind.
Everybody's lying to you.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.